Generating a SWOT analysis for your content marketing efforts is something that's a little more unique. Not a lot of firms are doing it, but they should. Instead, a lot of firms use gut reactions and I feel like I should be pursuing this, so I'm going to type strategies and drives for their efforts. And it changes a lot. It's not continuous across time. The story seems garbled and it's not going to work as well as moving your prospects at top of funnel down to customers and advocates. So instead, I think you should, I don't think, I know you should do a SWOT analysis where you look at the strengths and the weaknesses of what you're currently doing, and then you take a look kind of at what's happening in the market. These are opportunities and threats. And with this more objective market-based approach, you will be able to ensure that you are standing out above the noise and your content marketing plan that unfold will be based on good, strong strategy. So as an example, let me show you how I would fill this out for one of my clients. I'm not going to disclose who this client is, but they have been leveraging case studies very heavily, and it's been a good strength for them. So high volume of case studies, working well at, let's say, so just high volume of case studies. That's the strength. The weakness is case studies generating higher funnel interest only. Okay? Their case studies, normally case studies come a little bit lower in the funnel and can be used to push someone who's considering your product into really looking at it and deciding on whether or not they should use your product versus someone else. Case studies are kind of one of those tipping point content types. So for this client firm I'm working with, that's kind of one of their weaknesses, is that their case studies are really brief and they haven't been customizable. Oh, that's a market opportunity. None of their competitors are customizing their case studies, and thus they could see that as an opportunity to get out above their competitors. When I say customized, if you are sending a case study to a specific firm, maybe you have the case study drawn up for different industries. So the same case study, but it approaches different industries with a lot of the same content, but some of the testimonials and things are split out to match that industry. So industry personalized case studies could be an opportunity. That's an opportunity that we can think about. If you're one of my students, on this SWOT analysis page for the example case that you're using, I want you to have 2 or 3 bullets for each of these different quadrants. Even if you're making them up, based off of, if you can't identify 2 or 3 really solid ones from the case, then think and kind of extrapolate and say, well, I think the firm could be having this, even if it wasn't stated in the case study you're using. Please still build out. Do at least 2 bullet points. 3 or 4 is preferable. Okay, threats. One of the big threats around case studies are that they have this client firm is actually a smaller company. They are one of the smaller competitors, and they don't have a lot of customers from which to build case studies. So they're kind of limited on the breadth of the cases. So that would be a very simple way of building out this SWOT analysis with only one component. Moving on to the other tabs, if you move on there, you will see how-to video links on those as well.